So as a realtor, I know you are facing a particular challenge right now. And that challenge is the fact that you have exhausted your network. Okay, you are currently running hard, nurturing this prospect, but it's taking forever for this prospect to turn to customer. Okay, don't worry. Today I will be sharing with you how you can nurture your new money. So basically, where's the new money? So today I'm just going to be talking about the new money, new prospect, how you can get them, and what are the things that you can do to still be making sales while you are nurturing new markets. So my name is Okwe Oluwa Oni, and I'll be bringing you on this special edition and of my series talking about real estate. Okay, so I've been doing this for 12 years plus. I've done transactions in multiples of billions, and today I'm going to be sharing, based on my experience and vast experience of realtors that I've trained, over 10,000 of them, what some of them have shared with me, and some of the things they've used, and some of the things I have also taught and used that has worked for me. So as realtor, there's always a tendency that you exhaust your network of people that can buy. You know, I often share that there are categories of people that can buy, people that will buy, and people that can't buy and will not buy. I mean, I won't go into all those details. There are other videos that I have that deals with all of that. However, today, talking about you exhausting your network and being in a situation whereby the people that you have are not just buying. You know, you can say that it's because of the economy and all of those things, but that is really not an excuse. As realtor, your job is to constantly be making sales, right? Okay, so I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that will help you to make that happen. And one of the things I would really want to touch on is the fact that you must disabuse your mind of the fact that there is no money in the system. I always tell people, the money we spent last year, what happened? Does it mean that the money evaporated into thin air? No, that's not the case, but the money is somewhere around the corner sitting in somebody's account. Okay, so we're going to be looking at some of the few techniques that has worked for me in the last 12 years and that is still working, and people are still sharing testimony using them. So follow me as we achieve this. Okay, so what do you do? Number one thing I want to encourage you to do as a realtor is change your routine. You know, there's a saying that you cannot be doing the same thing the whole way and expect a different result. So change your routine. And you might be wondering, change your routine, does it mean that I should not be posting again and all of those things? No. You know, as a realtor, you really need to understand your market. That is very, very important. Whether you post on Instagram, you are doing ad on Instagram or Facebook, on TikTok or Twitter, you need to understand the buyer persona of the people that are buying from you. That is very, very important. I won't go into all those details right now. However, you need to change your routine. It's not as if people are not buying. One of the activities that you need to introduce in your routine is your whole products. You've been selling ekpe, you've been selling ibed, you've been selling all those products. One of the things you need to now do is you need to take that old product to a new market. What that means is that you now need to look for a new market. You need to take that old product into a new market. So you need to establish new market. You can't be just online all the time. Probably you need to examine offline. Probably you need to examine radio. Probably you need to explore TV. Probably you need to explore events. So these are all new markets that you can explore if you have been doing your marketing or your awareness in a particular way. So your same old product, you take it to a new market. That's one thing that you need to change in your routine. Then the number two thing that you need to change in your routine is that the same people you sold to, somebody has bought Juleki from you, have bought Ekpe from you, have bought Lagos Ibadan Expressway from you, Lekki Ekpe Expressway from you, and all of that. You need to now take them, there could be suffering from customer constipation. You have overfed them a particular region. They still have the cash, but it's thinking, I already have about an acre in Ekpe, I already have about an acre in Ibejuleki, and some of these places have not really turned out possibly the way I mean, of course, expecting them to turn out to be. So you need to now offer them new location. That means you must not just fixate your mind or your selling ability to just a particular location. You know, I've had experiences whereby I met somebody and I've sold property to him in the course of 5 years. However, in the course of that 5 years, the person has changed in economic status. So I was still offering him the same set of property, only for him to come to my office one day and I was sharing how he bought a 4-bedroom duplex somewhere. And I was wondering, how? Where? From? Okay, so because I was not offering something new to him. So you need to offer new product to your old market, the people that you know already, the people that you are sold to already, offer them new product, see how they will react to those new products. It is very, very important. So number one is you take your old product to a new market. Then number two is that you take your new product to your old market. With this, you will revitalize your marketing and the demand will start coming in and all of that. Then the next thing, which is the number three, is that you create a new market altogether. You create a new market, new buyers, new everything altogether. So new market, new product. So you might be wondering, how can I do this? You do this by offering knowledge. In fact, create a market in such a way that create a market where people does not even think that a market exists. Okay, I'm going to give an example outside real estate. I mean, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, there is really nothing like an event industry, so to say. So somebody create an event industry, create an event planner, wedding photographer. All those things are not, I mean, 20, 30 years ago, they were really not prominent. They were just there skeletally. But today, they are a whole new industry altogether. I mean, 15, 20 years ago, there's nothing like social media manager. But there was a need, and that need, people became aware of that need through knowledge, and now people are employing social media manager, social media strategies, because they will always want to be in front of their market and their audience. So that's the same thing. So look at the real estate market. So what exactly are people? There are a lot. What exactly are people really not talking about that can offer my people? For instance, now a lot of people that bought property in the Bejuleki corridor, in Ekpe corridor, and all of those things, because of distance. I remember of recent we sold the property to a particular woman in Ekpe. After she went for inspection, I told her, "Oh, that is now time for allocation." I said, "See, my brother, I'm never going to that axis again." I said, why? He said, the place is just them too far. For her, it was just them too far. But she bought. In fact, she bought and she bought and she bought. But she said she was never going to that exit. So the problem for her is not buying. So for someone like that, as a realtor, you are looking at me, you need to now carve out a niche for yourself to be educating people that own property within that axis, that you can help them to look after their property, to nurture their property, to probably help them fencing, to help them to fence their property, to increase the value of their property, or to help them start having cash flow from that property. I've done a whole lot of series about having cash flow from your property. So you can look at that. That is a market that a lot of people are not exploring, and the market is there. Listen, and listen to me carefully. Where there is people, there is money. Where there is money, there is a problem. And when you solve a problem, you earn money. So that is very important. You need to understand that cycle. You need to understand it, and understand it very, very well. Okay? So lastly, what you need to do, of course, this will now take me to the last thing, which the new activities you need to imbibe is you need to learn to upscale your customer. So you've sold land to them. You've sold land. You've sold land. You have not offered them any complimentary service. Can I help you fence? Can I help you do foundation? Can I link you up with somebody that will help you design a building plan? Okay, somebody bought a piece of property from you and is struggling to make money from that property. Can I refer you to a property management company? Why not you even take a training and start doing property management? So these are complementary service to what you are currently rendering. So that when you have off-season in selling, like some of you are currently having right now, you can still offer this complementary service and you are going to enjoy it a great deal. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, that it's possible that you run out of customer, you run out of prospect. Whatever business that you are doing is always a season, but there are critical questions that will be touching on. In fact, this you can apply it in different sectors of whatever business that you are doing, and it will help you a great deal. So number one question is, so this question is more or less like a retreat question for you, okay? So number one question is there a new money for me out there? You know, there's always this joke that the old money people, of course, I mean, I'm doing this recording from Lagos, Nigeria. And for those that know Lagos very well, most of the time people say, oh, it is old money that lives in places like Ikoyi and GRA and all of those stuff. And new money stays somewhere else. Okay, maybe the Lekki phase 1 and the Lekki phase 2, the Freedom Way and all of those things. Those are where new money stays. But that's really not what I'm talking about. You know, what I'm talking about is how you are making your current money now. Is there a new way you can be making that money? So that's basically, so the first question is that, is there a new money? So you can answer that question or ask that question, is there a new way that I can be making the money that I'm currently making right now? So that's critical. So is there a new money for me? So you need to ask that question. And while asking that questions like this are going to be popping up. Where is this new money? If there is the new money, how can I get to this new money? Who are the people holding this new money? And all those stuff like that. A lot of questions will keep coming up, but it is critical that you ask yourself that question. So that's question number one. Then question two, who is holding the new money? Okay, so who is holding the new money? There are people that are holders of the new money. So basically, what that question is saying is that the new market that I've not explored, the new market that I've not serviced, who are there? Where are they? So the question is, who are? I mean, let's take for instance now, like I mentioned earlier, there is the niche of people that have bought property already, but they've not done anything about the property. I remember 2019 December, I was in the UK and I was visiting my cousin in the UK, and the husband was telling me about how he bought a property somewhere in Elerongbe. And after buying the property, the guys came to the UK, sold the property to them and all of those things. And this was very, very affordable. And the payment plan too makes a lot of sense. So after buying the property, and as at that time, December 2019, he could not even say this is where this property is. He has not visited the property. He couldn't get allocation done. A whole lot of things could not work out. So for that particular market, nobody is servicing them. And there are tons and tons and tons and tons of people like that you need to market. So where do they congregate? So you want to make new money as a realtor. So where do these people that are holding your new money as a realtor is right now? So for someone like that, to even buy new property in Nigeria is always a little bit concerned. Even though he's now much more wealthy, can afford bigger property, but that is an idle capital sitting in the UK that has not been repatriated to Nigeria. Okay, that's question number two. Then question number three, how do I reach this new money? So you only reach people on their time. You don't reach people on your own time. So what are the baits that you have put in place? I have a series that I'm doing every Thursday with my community. We've been talking about baits that you can offer your customers. So there must be a bait that will make you attract the kind of people that you want to attract. So like our case study is, so someone that is in the UK that have bought several properties in Nigeria, and he does not even know where those properties are. How can you reach out to such people and help them out? How can you reach out to such people and help them out? So by helping them out, number one, you already have a contact. You already have contact of such people. And number two, you don't only have a contact of such people, they know you now, they like you, they trust you. So when they want to buy property in the future, who do you think they are going to call on to? It is definitely you. Because you have saved them the cost of flying into Nigeria and then flying back the cost of just one property, imagine. And you solve their problem. And at the same time, you have them within your database and you can nurture them over time, and eventually they will keep buying and referring you. And that is very, very, very important. See, you do not joke with the power of the diaspora market. Don't joke with them. In fact, somebody said they are the one upholding or holding onto the economy of Nigeria. In fact, there was a statistic that I saw of recent about the volume of, according to the Commonwealth, the volume of Nigerians funds that are coming back legally into Nigeria, and 40% of that fund goes into real estate. So the question is, out of this fund, how many of that fund is coming into my account? So those are critical questions that you need to answer, okay? So question number 4. So when I reach this new money, this new market, this new set of people that I'm going to be talking to, so what do I say to them? What do I say to them? Because this is a new market. In fact, even the wise book said, you do not put a old new wine into the old wine skin because it will burst. That is very, very important. So you need to curate new communication, new way of serving them, new way of reaching them, because they are the key to your next set of income. So it is very, very important how you serve them. Very, very important. Question number 5. So after reaching these people and you now know what to say to them, then how do you say it to them? What platform do you use? What platform do you use in communicating to this new money? So you need to answer that. Do you need a sales funnel? Do you need to do a lead generation campaign? Do you need to sponsor a program in the UK or in the US or in Canada? Do you need, so a whole lot that you don't want to joke with. The platform, getting the platform right and nurturing them on a particular platform is very, very important. There are so many Nigerians in diaspora now that you will reach out to that currently are students. Very soon, they'll get work. Very soon, after getting work, they'll get married. They'll nurture family. They'll be thinking coming back home. They'll want to bring their family members home. So these are all touch points in their life, and you can create a solution. You know, of recent, we're having a retreat, and somebody mentioned something. He said, do you know that a lot of people that are living in Nigeria now, there are things, most of them have people back home, and there's so many of them want to, they still have property back home. They want people that they can send on an errand. Imagine, they want people they can send on an errand. Imagine developing an app that they can reach out to you on that app and send them any message, and you're a trusted a brand that can help them deliver the message in Nigeria. Imagine that. You will rake in a whole lot of database of Nigerians that are outside Nigeria, okay? So these 5 questions will help you a great deal. So I hope you've gained something. I hope you can implement something. So what I would encourage you to do is that I have a whole lot of videos that are coming up that are already on this YouTube channel or any platform that you are watching me from. So endeavor to subscribe, like, and share to as many people as possible, okay? Thank you very much. Have a great one.